songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips on falls over stones on its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music. And I'll sing once more.
Good evening and welcome to The Sound of Movies, our first ever virtual spring concert. Thanks for tuning in. The original plan for tonight's concert was that we would show the film The Sound of Movies at 6 p.m. as part of our A Concert and a Movie season, followed by our annual spring concert at 7:30 p.m. The Sound of Movies is a documentary that looks at some of the most iconic moments from the 9 films from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Broadway hits. We had lots of great songs planned along with a lot of senior features. Who could have known that the last quarter of the school year would be canceled? But the show must go on. Tonight, we're going to do our best to still bring you a taste of this planned concert and also recognize our musical seniors from the class of 2020. Special thanks to Mrs. Doria for reproducing that iconic Sound of Music moment to start tonight's concert. But I couldn't let Mrs. Doria have all the fun. For on March 31, 1943, the curtain rose on a Broadway show that forever changed American musical theater. Oklahoma marked the beginning of a collaboration that would produce 9 musical masterpieces. Next up is the debut of the Donald Huff Brass Quintet performing the title song from Rodgers and Hammerstein's hit musical and film, Oklahoma. Tonight, we want to especially highlight our seniors. First up is a trumpet solo by Max Scholl. Before Richard Rodgers became partners with Oscar Hammerstein, he wrote with Lorenz Hart. The song, My Funny Valentine, was written in 1937 by Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart for the musical Babes in Arms. My Funny Valentine became a popular jazz standard, appearing on over 1,300 albums and performed by over 600 artists. Tonight's arrangement was written by Sammy Nestico and adapted especially for us by Steve Martin. Here is Max Schull playing My Funny Valentine. From the great American Songbook comes another Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart song, Isn't It Romantic? It was first introduced in the film Love Me Tonight in 1932, and has since been recorded numerous times with and without vocals by many jazz and popular artists. Tonight, Senior Olivia Cajon will present her rendition on vibraphone. Here is Isn't It Romantic, performed by Olivia Cajon. Next, we feature our senior flutes, Annika, Nicole, Sophia, and Hannah. They will be performing two songs from The Sound of Music. The first is Edelweiss, named after a white flower found high in the Alps. In the musical, Captain Von Trapp and his family sing the song during the concert near the end of Act Two as a statement of Austrian patriotism in the face of the pressure put upon him to join the navy of Nazi Germany. It is also Captain Von Trapp's subliminal goodbye to his beloved homeland, using the flower as a symbol of his loyalty to Austria. Following Edelweiss, the flutes will perform My Favorite Things, a song Maria sang to the children during the thunderstorm scene in the film. Our senior flutes.
When anything bothers me and I'm feeling unhappy, I just try and think of nice things.
What kind of things?
Oh, well, let me see. Nice things. Daffodils. Green meadows. Skies full of stars. Raindrops on roses. And whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens.
The lyrics to My Favorite Things are a reference to things Maria loves, such as whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, and warm woolen mittens. These are the things she selects to fill her mind with when times are bad. How applicable this song is tonight, as we are living in a very unusual time. But let us focus on things we love and hope they will return soon. We now present the Class of 2020 Senior Choir in My Favorite Things.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens.
Copper kettles and warm woolen mittens.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and sing with noodles.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Red copper kettles and bright colored kettles and red wine mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and chipmunks and noodles and shoes with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon
Every year, during our spring concert, we like to share some information about our seniors. Here are some of their biographies. Annika Kavik has been singing soprano in the SBA choir for 8 years. Her favorite songs are Let the River Run, Dies Irae, Con Te Partirò, Oceans and Stars, and Solideo. Her favorite memory are singing in St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, exploring New York City at night, and participating in the Universal Workshop. Annika plans to attend Union College in the fall, majoring in English. Carmen Flaker has sung in choir at SBA for 3 years. Carmen's favorite memory in choir is the 2019 New York tour, where she had the chance to bond with her classmates and experience the city. Her favorite songs have consisted of the pieces from the Europe tour and Total Praise. Carmen enjoys going to coffee shops with friends, singing her heart out, and learning at SBA. Carmen is excited to continue her education at Kettering College, majoring in the field of nursing. Grace Lawrence has sung in choir at SBA for 8 years. Grace's favorite choir memory is singing at the University of Salzburg in Austria. Her favorite songs are Oceans and Stars and Total Praise. Grace has been playing the piano and singing for as long as she can remember. Grace plans on attending Walla Walla University and majoring in occupational therapy. Jinjin Lee has sung at SBA choir for 4 years. Performing at Universal Studios and the New York tour are Jinjin's favorite memories. Her favorite songs are Oceans and Stars, My Favorite Things, and Let the River Run. Jinjin shares, I like the relaxation and happiness that singing can bring me. Next, McKenna Landy has been singing at SBA choir for 4 years. McKenna's favorite memory in choir is the Florida Choir Tour, along with band and choir tour throughout Europe. Her favorite songs are The Prayer, Oceans and Stars, and Con Te Partirò. She enjoys singing, performing, and playing piano as often as she can. McKenna plans on attending Southern Adventist University, majoring in business with an emphasis on management. Caroline Martinez has sung in choir at SBA for 4 years. Caroline's favorite memory is the 2019 New York tour. Her favorite songs are Total Praise and One Day. Caroline enjoys playing the guitar. She plans to attend Kettering College, majoring in nursing. Nicole Mikoff. Nicole has sung in choir at SBA for 7 years. Nicole's favorite memories are the Florida and New York choir tours. Her favorite songs are Oceans and Stars, Total Praise, Let the River Run, and many more. Nicole has been singing and involved in different choirs since she was 3. Nicole plans on attending the Ohio State University, majoring in business marketing. Celine Muhora JJ. Celine has sung in SBA High School Choir for 2 years. Her favorite memories are performing at Universal Studios and the 2019 New York tour. Her favorite song is He Never Failed Me Yet. Celine plans to attend St. Clair Community College in the fall. Dema Damukunda. Dema has been singing at SBA Choir for 1 year. He states, sadly, I am a senior and I don't get to sing with this choir for a long term. Dema enjoys singing with the whole choir, and one of his favorite songs are Total Praise and My Favorite Things. Dema's favorite memory is also the 2019 New York tour. He states, it was amazing the way we performed at the churches and the streets of New York. We did many things in New York that I will never forget. It was an amazing trip with amazing people. Dema started to sing at the church when he was 9 years old. Dema also says that to come to SBA and be able to sing in a different language has been one of the best experiences that he has ever had. He states, "Thank you so much to my favorite teacher for always pushing me to sing even if I am in a bad mood or having a bad day." He is planning on attending Kettering College in the fall of 2020. Dema hopes to still have the opportunity to keep singing. Esperance Miranda Hiriwe has been in SBA choir for 1 year. Her favorite memory was the 2019 New York tour. Her favorite song is Total Praise. She has been singing since she was 8 years old. Esperance plans to attend St. Clair Community College in the fall. Michael Scribner. Michael has sung in the choir at SBA for 1 year. Michael's favorite memory is the 2019 New York tour. His favorite song is Do Re Mi. When Michael was a child, he dreamed about joining choir. Michael plans on attending Walla Walla University, majoring in nursing. Torby Wilkins. Torby has sung in choir at SBA for 7 years. His favorite song in choir was Another Day of Sun from La La Land. His favorite memory was singing at Universal Studios Resort. Torby enjoys learning how to play the guitar and singing randomly. Torby plans to attend Walla Walla University to study small business marketing.
In 2002, the SVA Music Department presented a special concert in honor of the Richard Rogers Centennial Celebration. That was the first time the SVA band performed You'll Never Walk Alone. Following that year, it became a tradition to play You'll Never Walk Alone each spring concert in honor of the graduating seniors. We chose to resurrect that tradition tonight as the high school band made a virtual recording for tonight's concert. This song has also been popular saluting those on the front lines of the current pandemic we are facing. Tonight's virtual video was put together by Steve Martin. Here now is Rodgers and Hammerstein's You'll Never Walk Alone from Carousel, performed as a tribute to the band's graduating seniors, Annika, Olivia, Nicole, Sophia, Hannah, and Max. Our prayer is that you'll never walk alone. Each year in band, we present the graduating seniors with a bound book of all their programs from their time in band. This tradition goes back over 20 years, beginning with the class of 1999. I'm sad that I can't present these books in person tonight, but seniors, please know that you are loved, you will be missed, and your time in band has been appreciated. Annika Kambik has played flute in band at SVA for 8 years. Her favorite memories include sleeping with the whale sharks at the Georgia Aquarium, exploring the Gaylord Hotel, and visiting Europe. Her favorite songs are Cathedral, Flight of Valor, and Christmas Eve Sarajevo 1224. Annika plans to attend Union College in the fall, majoring in English. Olivia Cajon has played percussion at SVA for 8 years. Olivia has been in the high school band for 5 years. Her favorite memories include exploring New York City, sleeping in the Gaylord Hotel in Nashville, visiting Europe, and going to Disney World with her friends. Olivia's favorite songs are One Giant Leap and Flight of Valor. Olivia is planning on attending the University of Cincinnati in the fall, majoring in architecture. Nicole Meekhoff has played flute for 9 years and at SVA for 7 years. Nicole has been in high school band for 5 years and praise orchestra for 2 years. Her favorite memories are staying at the Gaylord Hotel, going to Disney World, and visiting New York City and Europe. Her favorite songs are Flight of Valor, One Giant Leap, Cathedral, Freedom's Sword, and many more. Besides playing in band and singing in choir, Nicole has been playing piano for 12 years with 6 years of piano performance certification from Trinity College. Nicole plans on attending The Ohio State University, majoring in business marketing. Sophia Narampaba has played flute in band at SVA for 8 years. Sophia's favorite memories are staying at the Gaylord Hotel, going to Disney World, and walking through the streets of Prague. Her favorite songs are Cathedral, Highland Carol, Divinum Mysterium, Freedom's Sword, and many more. Sophia plans on attending Howard University, majoring in biology. Max Schull has played trumpet in band at SVA for 3 years. Max has been in stage band for 3 years and praise orchestra for 2 years. Max's favorite memories include playing Amazing Grace with Jay Dawson in front of the Grand Ole Opry, walking the streets of Prague while enjoying a chimney cake, losing his passport in Germany, and all of the stage band barbecues at Mr. Huff's house. His favorite songs are Run Llama Run, Basin Street Blues, Aladdin, In the Mood, and I Want to Be Like You. Max plans on attending Southern Adventist University, majoring in biology. Hannah Schull has played flute at SVA for 8 years. Hannah has been in the high school band for 5 years. Her favorite memories are walking around Times Square in New York City, sleeping in the aquarium in Georgia, roaming around the beautiful Gaylord Hotel in Nashville, walking around Prague late at night, and going to Disney World. Hannah's favorite songs are Flight of Valor, Cathedral, and Freedom's Sword. Hannah is planning on attending Southern Adventist University in the fall.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this evening's concert. These are unique times. I don't think we've ever done a Spring Valley Academy concert quite like this. When we first had to close down school because of COVID-19, I had a lot of confidence in our teachers to be able to adapt and innovate, but I really had no clue how our music teachers would be able to continue to teach. And I've been absolutely astounded as I've gotten on Zoom conferences and observed with the work that Ms. Doria, Mr. Huff have done in ways I never could have conceived or imagined. They have done absolute heroes work this year, and this evening you're getting to see the fruit of that. And if we were all here in this room together, I would say we need to give a 5-minute standing ovation for the work that they've done with our kids this year. So I'm just so grateful for everything that they've always done, but especially this year, under duress, pulling off this kind of quality of program. I'm just so grateful to those two teachers. We always, in these concerts, take up an end-of-the-year offering. That helps us close out the year in the black from the expenses that we've incurred putting on great programs all along the way. And we want to invite you this time, just like we always do, to participate and support the arts at Spring Valley Academy. So if you would, please go to the Spring Valley Academy website. There's a place there where you can donate. And when you donate, please make sure to note that it is either for the music department or specifically for the band or specifically for the choir. You can also send a check into the school doing those same things. We so appreciate your support. We always have. And you're the reason that our department, our music department, is able to put out this kind of excellence every single year, and especially this year. So we invite your support. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Christy Doria, and it's an honor for me to present the Choral Awards for the 2019-2020 school year. I would like to start by recognizing 6 seniors that have been in choir for all of their high school years, and some of them have been part of the choral department even longer than that. Each of these choral members will receive a 4-year choir pin, and they are Caroline Martinez, Nicole Mikov, Torby Wilkins, Annika Kambik, McKenna Landy, and Grace Lawrence. Next, I would like to recognize some outstanding choral members whose dedication to the musicianship of the choir and their leadership within the group has been key. These students are Torby Wilkins, Jinjing Lee, Jonathan Luterot, and Nicole Mikov. Congratulations. This year, I decided to have a student conductor. It's actually the first year that we have that in choir, and it was a great experience having Annika Kambik as our student conductor. I wish we all had the opportunity to see her in action during our upcoming concerts as it was planned. But she still did a wonderful job leading some of our choir rehearsals, and I'm very proud of her work, leadership, and talent for choral conducting. Great job, Annika. You will receive a Student Conductor Trophy. Next, we have the Director's Award of Excellence. This award is presented to one individual from the high school choir who, in the opinion of the choral director, has contributed an invaluable and significant amount of their time, energy, and talent to the program during the year. This person has provided great musical support to the ensemble, along with the display of great musical skills. The student receiving this award is Grace Lawrence. Congratulations. Last, I would like to present the National School Choral Award. This award recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of top choral students nationwide. The student receiving this award is someone who has shown great passion, dedication, commitment, and love for choral music in all possible ways. With great pleasure, I present the National School Choral Award to McKenna Landy. Congratulations to her and to all of the award recipients. I also want to thank you once again to all of you for supporting our music department at SBA. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Good evening. My name is Donald Huff, and it is my pleasure to present the Band Department Awards for the 2019-2020 school year. In my 22 years of teaching, this is my first virtual awards ceremony, and hopefully my last, as band is much more fun when everyone can be in the same room making music together. Even missing out on our final concerts of the year, we still had a great year in band. We performed a number of memorable concerts and had a great trip to Disney World. We have much to be thankful for. Now, on to the awards. First, I would like to recognize the 5 seniors that have been in band not only all 4 of their high school years, but for all 8 years at Spring Valley Academy. Each of them will receive a 4-year band pin in recognition, and they are Annika Kembig, Olivia Cajon, Nicole Mikoff, Sophia Narampaba, and Hannah Schull. A special thanks to each of these seniors for their loyalty and dedication to the band program. This year, we had a special 5-week practice challenge in January and February. There were specific requirements equaling 900 minutes or 15 hours of individual practice required over a 5-week period. It is my pleasure to recognize 3 students that completed this challenge. Congratulations to Annie Elliott, Matthew Milks, and Shane Price. They will each receive a gift card and gift certificate. Next is the Director's Award. This year, I will be presenting 2 Director's Awards, both for improvement. It is my pleasure to present the Director's Award for Improvement to Angelina Delano and Annie Elliott. Each year, the band chooses a student conductor. This year, Max Schull was chosen, and I'm grateful that even though we lost the last quarter of school, Max still had the chance to direct the band for a performance and in multiple rehearsals. Well done, Max. You will be receiving both a student conductor trophy and a Newland baton with a navy blue wood handle. Next up, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. Louis Armstrong, nicknamed Satchmo or Pops, was an American trumpeter, composer, and singer who was one of the most influential figures in jazz. His career spanned 5 decades from the 1920s to the 1960s. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was inaugurated in 1974 with the consent of his widow shortly after the great jazz artist died in 1971. It honors the top outstanding jazz musician at each high school. Therefore, in recognition of outstanding achievements in the field of jazz as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is hereby presented to Max Schull. Next, the John Philip Sousa Band Award. Introduced in 1955 to honor the top student in high school bands, the John Philip Sousa Band Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. Therefore, in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit and loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires, the John Philip Sousa Band Award is hereby presented to Max Schull. Every so often at SVA, we have a student that we choose to recognize for not only their accomplishments in either band or choir, but for their involvement in both groups and beyond. This year, we have just that student. Not only has she been a dedicated member in both band and choir, but also has been involved in multiple musicals and plays. She has gone above and beyond. Mrs. Doria?
This student will receive the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award. In his long career, Bernstein made an indelible mark on the musical world as a conductor, composer, and teacher. This award honors students whose music contributions, dedication, and creativity set them apart as deserving of the highest recognition for their achievements. Therefore, the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award is hereby presented to Annika Kambik.
Congratulations to all the award recipients, and thank you all for your continued support of music at Spring Valley Academy.
I hope you're all enjoying of this virtual concert. And now I want to take a moment to thank the following people for their support, not only during this concert, but throughout the year. First, I want to thank Mr. Huff for all of his leadership and energy put in every concert and program. His great organization skills, vision, and high standards really make our music department a unique and an excellent one. I also want to thank Jerry Mann for being our piano accompanist throughout the year, and also for supporting us in every possible way. Next, I would like to thank my student worker, Grace Lawrence, for her many hours of service and for always giving her very best, not only through singing, but also playing the piano every time that was needed. I also want to recognize those students that represented Spring Valley Academy at the Andrews University Choral Festival this year.
Thank you, and I'm so proud of you guys. These students are Annika Kambik, Bailey Clark, Elisha Dubison, Imani Hughes, Madison Kambisi, Jinjin Lee, McKenna Landy, Jonathan Luterot, Grace Luterot, and Nathan O'Neill. Last but not least, I would like to thank my husband Harley Vargas for his unconditional support. He has spent hours and hours helping me to make these choir videos and also to make the piano accompaniments for the choir songs. The editing process of a video is more complicated and challenging than what we might think. So I really appreciate all of his hard work in helping me to put all of these together, and for also putting not only his time and energy, but also his heart. Thank you to all of you, and I hope you continue enjoying of tonight's concert.
We would now like to thank a number of people who have made this year possible. First, we want to thank everyone that made tonight's presentation possible. Tim Oliver, video recording, Christy Doria and Harley Vargas, video producing from Texas, Steve Martin, video editing from Chicago, AJ Clark, video editing and graphic design. Also, what I call the quarantine band, as they came together to record the backing tracks for the flute quartet songs just a few weeks ago. Mask and social distancing was enforced. Special thanks to Rebecca Sherwood, Jerry Mon, and Tyler Olermacher. Big special thanks to Alan Clark for graphics, sound engineering, and putting all of this together. Lastly, but most important, to all of our students for their many hours of practice and recording. Recording is a very unforgiving process, and doing it remotely makes it exponentially harder. Many, many, many hours went into creating these videos you see tonight. And let me tell you, it doesn't even come close to the joy we as humans find when we can make music together in the same place at the same time. Next, a special thanks to those musicians that regularly join Stage Band for rehearsals and performances. We want to say thank you to Brian Bobby Inco, Karen Peebles, Rebecca Sherwood, Michael Sawson, and Andrew Sievert. Next, I would like to thank all the private lesson teachers we have had at SVA this year. If possible, I ask you to continue to support them by keeping your students involved in lessons remotely during this time. Special thanks to Kristen Bobby Inco, Rich Beagle, Chris Braun, Cecilia Gerzel, Connie Anacio, Haley Kendall, Nathan Rhodes, Sarah Robertson, Michael Sawson, Andrew Sievert, Rebecca Sherwood, and Max Shaw. Next, a special thanks to Kay Starkey for her many hours of altering all of the band and choir tuxes and dresses. It is a huge job. Thank you. Next, special thanks to Jennifer Pomalis. Jennifer yearly puts together the Christmas Ornaments Project, the senior program books, and travels as our nurse on all band trips, which this year included our trip to Walt Disney World and 2 band festivals. Next, I would like to thank my student workers for their many hours of service. Matthew Milks, Brandon McDowell, Sophia Schradell, and a huge thanks to Max Schull for going above and beyond. Next, I would like to thank those students that represented Spring Valley Academy at the Washington Adventist University Band Festival. Great job. Angelina Delano, Matthew Milks, Vivian Reeves, and Andrew Wantz. Originally, our plan tonight was to announce next year's theme and tour destinations. We have a great one picked out, but with the current state of our world and the uncertainty of what next school year will bring, we have decided to hold off rather than announce it and have to cancel it. We promise we will keep you updated when we can make more definite plans for the future. Right now, we have no idea what next school year will look like. Please keep SVA in your prayers, and especially the arts everywhere. It is and will continue to be a tough time for musicians everywhere. We love to be together and create beautiful music together, and right now we can't. It is tough. Tonight, we end our concert with the high school choir's virtual performance of Total Praise. How fitting these lyrics are. Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the hills, knowing my help is coming from you. Your peace you give me in the time of the storm. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life. I lift my hands in total praise to you. Amen. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We miss you, band and choir. We miss you, families in the audience. We even miss the busyness of May. Good night, and God bless all of us.